The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on shows in multiple regions, subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. We talk wrestling. Every Tuesday is a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central for their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/Wrestle Talk podcast and at Wrestle Talk Cast on YouTube and X. The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on shows in multiple regions, subscribe. The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on shows in multiple regions, subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. We talk wrestling. Every Tuesday is a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central for their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/Wrestle Talk podcast and at Wrestle Talk Cast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
We're kicking off the hottest month of the year with episode number 203 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast, as we recap the most trending headlines from this past week in the world of professional wrestling and recap the highlights, reactions, and much more from the first two-night Summerslam in history.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
Welcome to the show, buckle up tight. Rough-cut Rick Ruby in the spotlight. Shell City Mouse breaking it down. Best wrestlers podcast in this town. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring, haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you. Mr. G2 bringing the style. Austin Cage making the fans go wild. Cutting deep into the heart of the fight. Best wrestlers podcast, fun and bright. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring, haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you.
Hey, good evening, everybody. The hottest party of the summer just ended, and we're here for the after party, everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. We hope you are too, and we are here with episode number 203 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast here. The big gruesome trio here is with you again this week. Of course, I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby. Of course, the Gem City Mouse Zmiz, and of course, the Dirty Heel Austin Cage. Guys, man, tell you what a weekend we've had here. Surprises on both nights, I guess you would say on that. So, guys, Z, so your take on, I guess, in general, this whole weekend before we dive into it, man, how are things going on with you? And what's your take on what we've probably just seen, you know?
I don't even know what to say, dude. I really don't. I mean, Raw was good. NXT was great. I didn't get to Dynamite this week. TNA was decent on their stuff. What we had Slamversary, not Slamversary. What was there, right? No, we've already. Dude, I forgot.
Yeah, Slamversary was like a couple
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But no, the wrestling's been awesome. The wrestling's been crazy. To be this hyped after a show, especially WWE, when like so many, not even 6 years ago, we were trashing WWE about being super slow and cumbersome. Like, it just wasn't fun to watch. And tonight, this weekend was, oh my God. I'm glad to be in the business and be still a fan of the business because tonight was a good show.
I'm just happy that a lot of the media got played after night one. And like I said, we've had mixed reactions at the end of night one. Man, but I'll tell you, Austin Cage, your take on, I mean, just in general, as far as what you've seen the past two nights, man. Very, very little to be disappointed.
Honestly, I wasn't disappointed at all. It lived up to everything I thought it'd be. I mean, obviously, there's a couple people I wanted to see lose, other people win. That happens every night of the week. But in general, I loved every bit of it. Shocking returns, upsets, and all that. Fantastic all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, it's. I mean, I thought some things were going to happen at the end of tonight, something else different. Of course, well, I mean, we're already gonna. So, I mean, it's already hitting the internet, breaking the internet as we speak. But it's been 3 years since Brock Lesnar has been inside of a WWE ring. The last time he did it was in Nashville, where he had that freaking like that tractor lift that he threw up. That he lifted
The
up
best.
old Roman Reigns right out of the ring.
When he got the forklift,
He got the forklift right. Man, I'll tell you, that was like kind of like the coolest thing I've seen. I can't, to be honest, when it came to Lesnar. But I'll tell you, it's you know, Jackie Redmond was on this post show. She said earlier was like, if you would have told me, like, any wrestling fans, they're out there, they just can't believe, you know, of the return. Well, that's the WWE fan, but the pro wrestling fans that know about the business and know,
well, I didn't know about what was
You know,
going on. It just felt weird.
and we see things happening, we see things conversating, and we're the real unreal, if you know what I mean. When it comes to business.
I like what you
Okay.
did there. I like
Yeah,
what you did there.
let's shoot him up, cowboy. Let's go. All right, I'm locked, cock, and ready to load, brother. You know, but no, these two guys called the end of the night, and like I said, it's like they, for both nights, they didn't go off the air technically. I mean, you have to say off the air. I mean, well, it's Peacock, you know, they can do whatever they want. Well, not necessarily, but you know, it's not. You know, they have they do have limitations, but to see Brock Lesnar come back, and because I was thinking to myself, what you guys said, I'm like, you know, that makes sense, because Brock may have like one more year run like John Cena did, and SummerSlam next year is in Minneapolis. That's Brock Lesnar country, so he may wrap up his final tenure in Minnesota.
If that's the case, I'm going to say right now, because unlike majority of people right now on the internet are very, very ticked off that Brock Lesnar is back, I personally am super ecstatic to see Brock Lesnar back. But if that's the case, and if we get one more run with Brock Lesnar, can it please end in Minnesota with Chad Gable versus Brock Lesnar? Can that be screw it, I don't care. It can be El Grande Americano for all I care. But specifically Brock Lesnar versus Chad Gable. I want to see that match so bad. So that's one of the reasons why I'm happy that Brock's back, is because now On the Table is one of the matches that I'm like dreaming of for the future with this new crop of wrestlers. But also to watch Cena get destroyed one time by Brock Lesnar, I'm okay with that.
Let's see if he tops his old German suplex record.
Oh, dude, I'm so. And we were talking about it this afternoon, out of the blue. Like, what do we think is going to happen? What's going to think? Cage is down there going like, I think a return. I'm feeling a return, and he had to go with the dang old Hardys of all people to return. We still had to see their faces tonight, which is okay. That's fine, I guess.
And we had to see Jeff Fling and dance. You know?
Oh yeah,
oh yeah. I've had 4 real red. No, he's not drinking anymore. But say, yeah, I had 4 beers already.
Hey, dude, actually, I'm proud of him for that, man.
Yeah.
So, all kidding aside, you know, I give Jeff Hardy a lot of crap because he's not one of my wrestlers. But all kidding aside, I'm proud of him for that stuff. Like that's mad props to see people's heroes getting clean. I'm cool with that. But Matt Hardy's always gonna be cooler to me.
They both suck.
Have your opinion. No, I was like, we're gonna see a beast, bro. We're gonna see a beast return, and sure enough, who comes stepping out of the woodworks? But the one and only Brock Lesnar, all farm boyed up too. That dude looks like a baller. Farm Brock is the best.
He'll be 65 years old and still kick your ass.
I will never try to fight him ever. I'm running. I'd be like, Brock Lesnar, I respect you. I'd be about done.
You win.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even a fight, dude.
Well, I mean, you did say, that Brock Lesnar is your Lord and Savior. So,
I don't know what it is about like his one run where he came back and like had the title and wasn't seen on TV. Like it just made me feel like a kid again in a sense. Cause back in the old days, that was the thing. Your world champion wasn't on every show. And then people are like, oh, the only thing WWE can do on PLEs is book main eventers. No shit. It's called the main event for a reason. Like duh.
Like, why are you mad, bro?
I mean, we still had to watch Lyra and Becky. I mean, they surprised me, but we still had to watch them. I don't care for those guys. Like, I would have rather anyone else be in that situation.
Well, like I said, it being a street fight saved it because it probably would have sucked ass if it would have been just a regular match.
I don't know about that, but it still probably been watchable.
Yeah.
For WWE quality, probably not the best, but it would have been the lower on the card. Well, but no, when Brock came back and had that run, he had that title for so long. Sorry, Austin, I cut you off. And it just made that feeling. So then when like Roman had the 4-year run, I don't know. I was one of the guys like wasn't really mad that he had the 4-year run because it just felt like, for one, the storyline was great the whole time. Brock's return with the title when he was coming in and coming out, like it wasn't terrible. His matches were really good at that time too. Like he made Brock and Goldberg look cool again. When they had that short match where Goldberg came in, spirited him, dropped him, and then the next match they just beat the living tar nations out of each other, and it was beautiful. Like that's why people liked that guy at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am. Well, let's just say that Brock Lesnar coming back to WWE. The guy's not cheap. So
$2 million on the dollar, $2 million on the table to fight. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'll get laid out for $2 million.
Bro, sign me up.
He can punch me as hard as he wants to.
It's gonna hurt like hell, but it's $2 million, man. I'm not touching
Tell you $2 million payout and $150,000 for the hospital.
100%. 100%. I'm getting punched in the face by Brock Lesnar for $2 million. 100%.
2.5 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. Let's do it.
First he asked for 2, now he goes 2.5. Oh, sure, yeah. I already said yes to 2.
You can hit me 3 times now.
I hear 3.
Add another $1 million. You're 100%. I'll go for F5. Sure.
I will hunt him down.
Shit, I'll take the 10 Germans.
Oh my goodness,
dude! I really hope Brock, when he comes back, does that whole Jeremy on Cena again like that, because he did ragdoll the crap out of him.
Yeah,
that was great.
So hey, we got a lot of guys chiming in here. Herb Simmons is in here. Justin Savage, of course, Max in here, throwing up the questions here from our YouTube channel. Dean's in here. The Night Owl in here as well. From the Wrestle Talk podcast. He's joining in here tonight, and hopefully things going well with everybody. Tyler Cooley's even joining in.
Yeah,
of course, everybody's big favorite rookie. The Big Texan.
Big Texan.
Yeah. Which I won't say he is. I don't know if he was like the rookie on production side last night with the camera because.
Oh, and we got Hopple Hopple's in here too.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, we had to break away from the post show. I'm sure it's mad. I mean, the post shows are now entertaining now. So now
Oh, 100%.
they're bringing more people out for the post show. I guess they're not going into the, at least for this venue, they're not doing the whole press thing.
Okay, so with that being said, with those, I like the press look.
I love the press look.
Dude,
I'm excited to be part of the press look.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
But for the whole like doing what they do now with like how they're coming out to like the desk where they're on, like it's like wrestling smack or whatever, like how they used to have the after show. I'm cool with it, but more post show, pre-show stuff, and then the post show should 100% be under like not paparazzi, but like pressed. It needs to be that.
Yeah.
It needs to have that feel, in my opinion, because it just, I don't know. I like that feel that they were going with. I mean, this is cool. It is kind of fun to listen to Big E because I absolutely love listening to Big E.
Yeah, but you also know that for a while they were having a couple guys up at the post show booth or like the table. Plus, they were going back to the press room for some guys.
Yeah, see that I want that back. And also they were doing
awesome.
like the podium too. They had the podium. They're utilizing the podium again. Like I like that. But if we're gonna do it, they all three need to be in circulation. One or the other isn't, unless it's just all press. If it's all press, I'm cool with it. But like the booth needs to be the booth, and I don't know. I guess I'm just bitching a bitch.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, Austin Cage. We got our preferences.
Side note about Big E. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here kind of watching. Big E is starting to get that Stephen A. Smith hairline. Like,
don't disrespect. I absolutely love Big E for the simple fact that he does the same stuff that Booker T would do, like the shucky ducky quack quack stuff. But like Big E makes it entertaining and not annoying. When Booker T's on point, he's been good here lately on NXT with commentary with him and Corey and Vic. Right?
Yeah, now that Stephanie Vaquero's out of NXT.
Oh. no. Booker T needs to be shunned again for the simple fact that now the fans do it when she does the move.
Another thing.
He did it.
She was like, quack.
She was doing it on Raw, and the fans were literally yelling it. I'm like, damn it, Booker T. I mean, I'm not mad about it. The dude still got something over, I guess. But
but before all this SummerSlam madness happened, and we're gonna get into like each match here with this. But last night I did go live a little bit from the Falls Count Everywhere page, and I do apologize for the audio quality. For the headset I had, I actually had pitched them in the garbage since then, and I wouldn't even give that to anybody who's on the street. So yeah, bring Snoop back to the desk.
I'm down with this much.
That one match commentary on 40, dude.
Bro, that was awesome.
The table.
that was so good.
You know that dude had it. When is he not kind of a little bit in?
Hey, I don't care. Whatever.
With the leaf, when he's. But no, it's oh yeah, that was pretty cool. That with that Cody intro.
Cody's entrance was
yeah.
Oh, the Dusty reading, that was great.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things have been getting me in the feels the past week and a half in the business, especially with the passing of Hogan and now in all this, and it was good to see Nick Hogan there on both nights. And
he was Raw too, wasn't he?
Officially the tributes are over.
Yeah.
So I guess before we get into the weekend, let's kind of get into the reveal of they actually did have a result. I guess a result of the autopsy with Hogan. Apparently, it was classified as a heart attack. He's been battling some AFib issues for quite a while, and eventually that had caught up to him. But another thing that really, really kind of tore me up a little bit is he was actually trying to fight some leukemia. he had leukemia issues in his bloodstream. So the man never talked. And here's the thing with the character with Hogan. I just kind of wish he found. I mean, he found the Lord just about a year ago, and there's no shame if you're. I mean, we want to be as strong as we can, but it's no shame of trying to help with praying or reaching out to higher power or even reaching out to somebody for support. But it seemed like Hogan wanted to do it all, you know, because he didn't want to seem like he was, needed help from others. And I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of wrong on that, but I just kind of wish he would have kind of poured out a little bit more because we never knew any of this that was happening, guys, at all. I didn't know. I mean, I knew about the surgeries and all these surgeries, but the battle that he had with his AFib and leukemia and everything else. But now, um, it's kind of a shame though. And I wish I mean, maybe things could have changed. We would have got some better treatment and maybe kind of slowed down a little bit, but he just kept going. And Hogan did. He should have taken some time to slow down. I mean, we all know Roman Reigns has got leukemia, but I think he's got a stronger case because it's come back at least once, and so he's been had to he's had to kind of slow his schedule down, like way down. But we'll get into that here in a minute. So we're going to
Give me
talk
2
about
seconds,
something that's
guys.
coming up
I'll
this.
be right back.
Okay. We'll talk about something that's upcoming this weekend, but also wanted to mention here, like once again, SICW was in Collinsville last night, and
I bet that strap match was
oh my gosh, yeah, those ladies were laying it down last night, and big surprise from an old manager coming back to kind of get involved in the match, and
who ended up picking the dub.
Lilith Khan actually did pick up
Miss
the
Hyde.
win. So, which was interesting. It was a strap match that was decided by pinfall or submission. Which, to me, if I'm in a strap match or a dog collar match, I'm old school. It's like the four corner touching. You drag people around. But I think they just wanted to whip them around. I guess they wanted a definitive winner, which is, I understand that, but it's not really definitive though because there was interference last night that knocked, and the interfering manager knocked out Miss Hyde, and now we got Lilith Khan with a tainted victory. And to me, it doesn't seem like it didn't. There was really no decisive winner on that. Still,
I agree with
had
that.
interference
I agree with that.
because Miss Hyde she hit her finisher. She had Lilith Khan beat, but the referee did get knocked down last night while Hyde hit her finisher. And then we see an old professor of a manager, not Lucky, but the ever crafty Travis Cook, making his way out and nailing Miss Hyde in favor of Lilith Khan for Devastation Incorporated. So,
Oh wow.
to me, there is still not a clear cut winner. And speaking of out of control, good old Big Nasty got out of control last night too, bro. He
Well- yeah, he got this belt back, right?
no, he got disqualified. He lost control. No,
What?
he lost control. So so James Jeffries is still the SICW Central States champion. Well,
Oh, he's
I'll
a
tell
damn
you-
cheater.
No, I mean, we gotta be real. Jeffrey, he's an amazing
I'm just
talent. You can't. Yeah,
I'm just playing.
I know you're a bad. Stop being mean to him. But we want Glenn to win.
And then I'll just say that
So does that mean? Wait a minute? Does that mean is Cade rubbing off on Glenn?
man, you would think.
Because I'm just throwing it out there. Hold on. If Glenn took Cade in, because Cade didn't have anywhere to go, Cade Maxlin,
Yeah.
right? And was having issues. Now he started winning. Glenn starts losing, and he loses it. Glenn, don't fall back to the old ways, man. Stay smart. Stay smart.
Or at least don't get weird like that dude, man. That dude's
Hey, kid's not. Don't say that.
he's
He's troubled, but not weird.
trouble. That's mildly putting it. That's mildly putting it, man.
Hey, but you can put it down on the ring, so be careful of that one still. But Glenn,
Oh my gosh.
focus. Don't let the anger through, bro. Good job, James Jeffrey.
But also two other matches I will mention here. The one between Brandon Beretta and the Night Train last night. And let me tell you, if you're not seeing Brandon Beretta in action, I mean, he's his aura now that he brings just to a show now. Especially he was wearing the OVW Tag Team Championship, and I saw that was it's a nice looking belt. You're representing the trifecta out of OVW, and let me tell you, so hey Robert, nice to see you, man. We'll be talking about SummerSlam here in about a minute, and we're just wrapping up some local talk here. But no, strictly business. Brandon Beretta, now part of OVW, coming back to SICW, and took it to Gary Jackson and pinned Gary Jackson last night. Dude is on a roll, man. I'm telling you.
Robert, we go live every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central Time. You can hear about the St. Louis area professional wrestling. Plus, we talk about more of the mainstream WWE, maybe some AEW, TNA, NXT kind of stuff. So, welcome, my friend.
And my man wrapped it up. Just nice little package, and gave it to you with a bow, my friend. So, Robert, welcome. Like I said, always welcome your questions, comments, anything else. We throw it up here.
So Big Texan says Brandon was just disrespecting Gary Jackson. Is that true? Do you think that?
He did.
Really?
Well,
Man,
during the introduction last night, he wiped the sweat off his brow and flung it right in his freaking eye. That's the start.
Maybe. I mean, did he have his number? Who won the match?
Brandon Beretta pinned him.
That's all right there. He's just confident in himself. I'm sorry. Like, Texan's right. That is a little bit disrespectful. You shouldn't do it that way. But the dude was just confident in himself. Somebody needs to beat the confidence down a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
A front headlock DDT will drive anybody down.
Brandon throws a really sick front-headed DDT.
Yeah.
Front headlock DDT. Like, that thing is...
No, it looked brutal last night. He hit him like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, but I'm telling you, Brandon Beretta is really impressing the heck out of me, for real. I mean, attitude or not, he has come a long way, and he is making big strides. If he continues to make big strides, you never know where he's going to go. But at least he always remembers his roots with SICW.
Does he? I'm gonna question that one. Does he remember? He's all business now, so he's got the business part down. But does he remember his roots? If he's disrespecting a great wrestler like Gary Jackson, come on. Does he know his roots, or is he spitting on it? You asked that question.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
or I asked that question.
I mean, if the ambassadorship is still floating around there, all right, yeah. Yeah, a foam.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Like a foam finger, and he pushed Gary's face with it on the outside. So he's finding ways. He's finding ways to get in somebody. Kind of rough them, kind of get under their skin. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't hate the man for pushing the envelope. So I respect that,
no.
Brandon. Keep it up. We're proud of you. But I mean, it's Gary Jackson, man. You can't disrespect Gary Jackson. Like. I mean, you can because you did it, but still.
I think the worst I did was like choke the man for a while, but I think that's about all I did.
That's kind of disrespectful too, bro.
Hey,
like
trying to win, dang it. but then the main event, Bobby D with Attila Khan. Bobby D out of nowhere, they're about 10 minutes in, but it was back in in and out of the ring, back and forth for a good at least 10 minutes or so. But then Bobby D out of nowhere pulls out a German suplex and gets a quick and got the quick 1, 2, 3. But not before getting annihilated by the Iron Pitbull Kenny. I think it was Kenny Kingston, I believe,
Yes.
and and a host of others. And there was just a kind of a brawl last night at the end. Uh,
So this is after he beat Attila.
after he beat Attila, yeah,
Man, the locker room's hunting him. There's other people come from other locker rooms hunting him.
yeah,
So Bobby D is a marked man. And getting through Attila, that's just half the damn battle.
yeah, exactly. But getting the pin on Attila though.
Oh, it's a
is
good
very
good
impressive.
good W in that book. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
the camera. Yeah, we know who that cameraman was last night, don't we? Or at least I do.
I heard it was a rookie.
But he just wanted to leave it on a tripod, and like when a worker like sets it up, he sets
Yeah.
his phone up there, like I'll come back and get it after I'm done. Edit later.
Damn
4 hours later.
2 hours later,
Your phone's
still
dead.
going. No. Oh, but no, that's going to lead to next week. So there's going to be the Belleville Little Devils fundraiser that's going to be in Belleville, Illinois, next Saturday, where Bobby D is the head wrestling coach for those kids, and it, Bobby D's got an arsenal. He's the reason he's classic champion. So
I like Bobby D. He's a good guy.
So after that, yeah, but also, what also is also next Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't send you the newest one. I apologize because we had.
Oh yeah, I know.
Dysfunction is finally filled up with Ramsey is joining Dysfunction to bring his rancidness to the team, and then surprisingly, like out of nowhere, Chris Exodus got added to IEW, and he's still confused on who's in control, what's going on, what's actually happening, who's pulling the strings. So,
Oh wow.
I mean that. I can't wait to see what Exodus has to say. He hasn't still responded to the management putting out the flyer. We still got one more spot in IEW to be placed. I'm rooting for the King of Thrash. He just got cleared. So hopefully management's hearing his calls and all that stuff. The King of Thrash needs to be on IEW. So I'm saying it now.
Now.
Yeah. Well, Trenton, good to see you. So yeah, IEW War for the Ages is next Saturday as well in Granite City, Illinois, at the Elks Lodge. Make sure you can visit Illinois Elite Wrestling on Facebook to get more information on tickets, and of course also look for them on Ticket Leap to get tickets to your shows in advance. You'll save a few bucks for the adults. If not, it's $15 at the door for the adults and $5 for kids. And I think it's under 6 is free. I don't know.
Speaking of men here too, here's Mr. Corey Andrews coming in here. That goof, right? He has a match defending his Midwest title, his IEW Midwest Championship, against Sidney J. Manson. So that's another fight to come out to see. And the O'Neill boys are going to be in action too. The O'Neill brothers. I do like me some O'Neill brothers.
Yeah, here's a debut of the Miz. What? Are you joining a team?
No, I'm not debuting. I debuted last week on SICW All-Star, my guy. Did you hear my beautiful voice, Texan? I was doing my best. Drew kept me in line, though. It was a good time.
He's talking about you going into battle.
No, he's been trying to get me to fight somebody for since I got in the business, and he met me. This is not cool, man. I am a talker. I am a lover and not a fighter, bro. Like that life has left Zmiz. Maybe.
Shoot.
I mean, ask Exodus what happens when they throw me into a battle. I left him in the middle of the Royal Rumble, or a Rumble, I should have said. So.
Oh man. Join us over. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, so that's what's going on. That's what's going on this upcoming weekend, and we're now going to talk about this entire past week and what's happened here. since last night. So, well, let's see. Well, hey now, it's a no holds barred match for the
Yes.
Midwest Championship.
And then Oreo's taking on our good friend Aleister Crow in a
Okay.
match. So there's gonna be some hard hitting matches at War for the Ages. But don't forget, once again, if you can't make it over there, go over to SICW for their show and support the Little Devils, because both great events, great organizations. Too bad I can't be in both places at the same time, because I would love to.
Yeah.
Clone me.
So let's go back to last night. We kicked it off, and this was the big tag match with Jay and Roman getting the victory over Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, which we're seeing reports now, and I'm trying to get confirmation on the condition of Braun Breaker, because he appeared later on during the night, and his right knee was all taped up. So, uh, but I think
He's a Steiner. Put some screws on him and put him back in there.
he's too young for all
He
that.
ain't done yet.
He's too young for all that. I think
Don't give up.
yeah.
Dude, that match that was a hot match to open the night. Is it me thinking this? But I truly believe if we didn't have the run that Roman Reigns did, Jey Uso wouldn't be the star that he is today. Roman Reigns literally made Jey Uso. And if this is the passing of the torch kind of thing from family member to family member, like, how cool is that in a sense? Because that's kind of what it feels like for the storyline. Is Roman back for redemption to put his family back together, or is he going to self-explode, to try to take the mantle?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I mean, the reason I say that, because we're going to get to some more family drama here in a little bit, right? Like, things are starting to really be put into position, like who's the family drama with? Who? And then Zilla be throwing out some wild stuff. Rikishi's out here doing podcasts, throwing out wild stuff about the family. Come on, bro. The pieces are being put into place.
Yeah. I mean, the match was just kind of wild in itself, and I mean, to see Roman not get the victory, because it was Jay that got the pin, so Roman was, yeah,
Taking a back seat.
yeah.
This was the Jay show, bro.
Yeah, it was the Jay show for real. He had a long entrance too. That's a long walk.
That's the
The best part is, like, when
he's just like, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say that's the second time in two big shows, just like right before he steps over the guard, like, I'm blown up, bro. And then that's when he hit the thing, his hand hit the Michael Cole. I'm blown.
But I mean, he is. He's good. But the fact that, like, everybody for the longest time on the internet, our favorite people out there, the complaining about Jay. Jay's overpushed. Jay's this. That dude is more over than anyone on the roster whatsoever. Like, there's nobody that's topping him right now when it comes to, the one word. four letters, one word.
I've been seeing too many Prince Kiss reels with his with that too. I tend not to flood our chat with that. But
it's really hard. You should send that stuff. You should send that stuff, because I would have liked to seen it. But it's hard for me now to, like, pinpoint which Samoa is my favorite, because it's always been Umaga. Umaga's like Rikishi's the one that got me in. Okay, then I found out who Yokozuna was, and I was like, that dude was awesome. But Umaga, when him and Rosie came in as Jamal and Jamal and Rosie. Bro, 3-minute warning. Dude, I was hooked. Those two were two of my favorites. And then his transition into Umaga, who became one of, he was so good at that time. And the fact that he was kicking Jeff Hardy's head off all the time for me, like, it made it even better.
Man. But no, kind of interesting to see where this goes. I mean, you kind of wonder where both guys are going to go from here. I think Roman. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see Roman for a while, but Jay.
Does he disappear, or does he stick around?
I don't know. I don't know. It just all depends.
Because now with Seth with the title, man, it makes sense kind of for him to stick around.
Well, hell, he was just gone 4 months.
Roman can leave whenever he wants. I don't care.
Well, no shit. But I'm just saying, he was.
As somebody that once was not a Roman Reigns fan, as somebody that used to like despise him when he left the Shield because he kept the Shield he had the gear, the music, it was still Shield. It was never all the other two guys like stepped out and did their own thing. Roman was still like this paper cut paste BS, right? and then the tribal chief made him relevant, literally in my eyes, and he's now that guy that he can do whatever he wants. I don't care what Roman does because I enjoy him that much. Like the guy's never been a bad worker, but the character was my issue.
Well, they said on like one of the news feeds or whatever, Roman Reigns is supposed to appear on Raw tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't see him disappearing yet. I don't think it's done, especially with Seth getting the title. The story of both Roman and Jay trying to chase Seth for the title because Seth's done the most damage now to them two as a family. Like that story is gonna be kick ass. So why him go away for right now? Like let's use him now to build and keep going. And Jay's popularity is going to get better. We're going to see if Roman's there really to fix the family, or is his greed going to get the best of him? Right? Where the hell does The Rock still play in this BS? I'm still curious about that. The Shula Fala needs to be fought for because Roman needs his shoes back.
Did you say Shula Fala?
That's what Michael Cole called it, bro.
Oh my god! I didn't pay attention to any of that. I'm like, oh my god.
Zmiz listened to commentary. By the way, I said this in the IEW locker room chat, and I'm going to say it here too. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett is the best damn surprise tag team ever put together. Like I like those two more than Pat McAfee and Michael Cole.
Hostless too.
Dude, no. Wade Barrett and Michael Cole hit on such another level. Because McAfee's cool because he's the fan, okay?
Right.
So let's get that out of the way first and foremost. And yes, he's learned about the business and all that kind of stuff, but he's the fan. He's the mark, all right? And so we don't need to change McAfee for that because that's what makes him great for in that position. But Wade Barrett brings that wrestling voice to the commentary table, and he's so good at it, bro. It makes me pissed that he's still not wrestling because I was a Wade Barrett fan when he first came in the Nexus angle, all that kind of stuff. I was really hoping that was going to be a thing. So Wade's been kind of cool to me ever since, but to see him in that role as the commentator and killing it with the wrestling voice aspect, bro, Michael Cole and him are so good together. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Yeah.
Bad News Barrett is still my favorite.
Oh, hell yeah. I got some bad news for you.
Oh, yeah. Bad news is awesome. I love that. Well, let's move on to the next match of the night, which was this one. You don't say the F word. So Flair and Bliss win the gold from the Judgment Day, and so apparently Roxanne and Raquel are not going to go away very easily, but to see these two, it was kind of funny watching them on the post show as well last night. But it's kind of interesting how it happened because Alexa had Roxanne and the sister Abigail, and then I thought Charlotte was going to do something, but Charlotte ended up spearing Raquel. So,
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yep.
So now, as far as your take on this here, Austin, I honestly thought that maybe Judgment Day was going to pull through, and maybe this team was just going to be rattled, but apparently, I didn't know what the heck I was talking about. So, I mean, do you see this team lasting much longer at all?
This between talking about Flair and Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I could see them holding the titles for a while because it got Charlotte back in the fans cheering for her again. Because before she was with Bliss, every time she came out, even if she tried to be a face, she was getting booed out the building. But ever since she hooked up with Bliss, she's been getting cheers of like the old days when people would cheer for her. So
Yeah.
I think it'll last a while.
I'm digging it.
Yeah. So, so Z, I was just kind of wondering because I posed the question, how long does this team last? And, the take
Well,
on Flair getting more lovey-dovey now that Alexa's kind of brighten, they don't want to say the F word, the friends and all that, but we're not friends. But I kind of wondering how they're going to
that's going to
play
be their
this.
tag team name if it was Vince, I guess.
Dude,
Well, I mean, they were the best friends ever, and now you got we're not friends. So
Oh, no, I love it, actually. I'm not against it whatsoever. I'm not against the name, nothing about it. Because I'm always been a fan of the Odd Couple tag team. So odd Couple tag teams have always been some of my favorite characters. Booker T, Goldberg, or Goldust, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel when they got together. They weren't supposed to be anything like. So there's so many out there. I'm drawing blank on some of the older ones. MVP Matt Hardy was one of my favorites. Shut up, Cage, shut up.
I wouldn't even say anything.
well, because you said the H word.
Yeah, I said a Hardy. But this one's fun, and I like that we're getting more. The tag team titles for the women are getting more prominent. Their storyline base getting around it. We're building the story. This is adding layers to Charlotte's character because she's always been kind of like the ice queen, right? Like, I'm just here to take my championships, to be like my dad, all that kind of stuff. This is finally breaking that mold of Charlotte Flair is not Charlotte Flair, right? She's her own entity. She's not just a Flair. She's her own personality, and now we're getting to see that personality. And if it takes Alexa Bliss's weirdness to bring it out on her, I'm okay with this. But can I get a shirt that says we don't say the F word, please?
Oh, yes. Yes. Come on. It's okay. It doesn't need to be Attitude Era to do something like that. I mean, Attitude Era was like, or the Ruthless Aggression was like, get the F out. But that, if you put a shirt out like that, then you can put a shirt out like that for sure.
I'm just, well, did you see Triple H at the post show last night? Like, he's like, oh, well, I guess Charlotte said we can use the F word now, so we can just use the F word whenever we want. And you guys can just go back to using the F word. So, like, they're playing on it. So why not bring a shirt out? There's a bunch of us nerdy guys. I mean, there's somebody's out there's made a shirt that says "Don't say the F word," right? There's somebody out there. Somebody got a Cricut printer and made that in their backyard. So let's be real. But me as the WWE wrestling fan, and that these two are two of my favorite females to ever wrestle. Yes, I would buy that shirt to put in my collection of WWE t-shirts. And my wife's like, you need to get rid of shit.
Yeah, next indie show we'd go to, Zmiz, we'd have to wear the We're Not Friends shirts, though.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be fun.
That'd be pretty freaking cool.
I mean, one of my best friends and I literally showed up to work the same day when we were working at Sam's Club together, and we had the bar shirt on. So if you see on my Facebook, I post it every once in a while, a picture of me and my buddy Jason Corson doing the bar thing together because we literally showed up to work at the same time with it on, and it was cool, and it's a great photo, and I love it. So, no, wrestling shirts bind us, and I want to don't say the F word.
Well, it's kind of funny because, like, I bought, like, Adam, Zach, for his birthday. He's a big fan of Vegeta, and I found these two best friend shirts that have, like, Goku on one and the Vegeta on the other, and like they're doing that knuckle thing. It says best friends.
Oh my god, why did Sheamus and then not think of that one, dude? Think about Sheamus and Cesaro with that shirt where like it'd be on the side and they're doing because they always did the Dragon Ball Z like thing when they entered. By the way, that's still probably one of my favorite tag teams of this era. Like Sheamus and Cesaro as a tag team was money, money, money. You could have printed money with those two all day long as a tag team.
Well, what do you think when I met Cesaro, we did the bar picture? I was like, you got to do this.
It's my favorite, dude. And Cesaro's one of my favorites, so
Yeah.
You
I
guys,
love.
you guys are talking about pairings and about having like merch and everything. Is this was not necessarily merch, but the thing that just made me die laughing the most with two guys as a tag team on it. Remember the whole friendship celebration by Chris Jericho, and he pulled out that he revealed that painting.
When their tips weren't touching. But no, like, think how cool it would be with these. And here you go. If anyone from WWE is listening, God forbid, like, do it. I don't care. Take this idea and run with it. Give me a job too. I got more. But with this tag team specifically, I would legitimately have like a swing set, right? Okay, where Lexus is in one swinging, Charlotte's in the other swinging. She has Lily and stuff sitting on her lap, but Charlotte has a sign that says, "Don't say the F. We don't say the F word." And then you have your best friend shirt that women are gonna buy that shit. And there's women wrestling fans, bro. Like, that's a funny shirt. Make that shirt, and I guarantee you these two women would be selling out. You could do it on the same one, for crying out loud, even. But like, it would be funny if it was separate.
Yeah.
It would be. Definitely would be. Let's talk about the next match after this, and I'm kind of a little bit
Worst match of the weekend.
uh I'm
All
kind
that
of
hype.
disappointed with this and how it just all played out and how it unfolded. But
Okay.
with-
I feel like it. Here's what happened. I feel like they hit one of those time belts, like where they said, "You guys go out there, your time's cut in half." That's what it seemed like because it was not good.
The part that pisses me off is that the internet thinks that Karrion Kross can't wrestle for shit. And you had a guy that everyone knows and believes can wrestle for shit. And they didn't have a banger of a match. Like, you didn't even give him time. The match was short.
That's what I'm saying.
The match, there was like nothing to it. They didn't. It just felt blah. And it ended blah. And I love Sammy. But Karrion deserves way more. If you do not think Karrion Kross can wrestle, go
You're
back
an
and
idiot.
watch Bloodsport. That's all you need to do is go watch that one match and see what Karrion Kross can do.
Yeah, because they had all that build up over the last month or whatever it was, and it just got shot in the foot.
Yeah. And Sammy's a better wrestler than that. So, like, even if Karrion can't work at his level, Sammy should have been able to carry him to a good one. Like, this match was just it was straight disappointing, in my opinion, because it was short, it was quick, it didn't flow, because I believe, same thing Cage said, time got cut. Maybe because it was, what's her name, yelling at the beginning of the show.
uh,
Yeah, the hood rat.
You said it, not me.
Oh, I'll say it. Don't worry.
well, she didn't take up too much time, but my God, thank God we didn't see
Too much time for me.
her after the opening.
As somebody that defends celebrities being there, that's one that did not need to be there.
No,
And you know what the
She was
messed up
hardly
part is? You
there.
couldn't understand. You couldn't understand shit she was saying, but you more understand what she's saying in one of her songs than she was just trying to talk. That's the sad part.
she wasn't even there tonight, was she?
No.
No, thank
It was
God.
just the one night. But no, seriously, this match disappointed me. I believe in Karrion. He has such a great character. The guy can wrestle really good. Why are we not letting him do his style and be him? I don't know. Like, I don't know where they're going with it. It's frustrating because this is, like you, Ruby, this is one of the matches that I was kind of looking forward to.
This is what happens when you have a producer that controls your match and you have no say in it.
No, I'm
whatsoever.
I'm there for the producer because the producer works with them to set the match up.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I understand that, but it almost comes to literally. Okay, they are. This is not on the. This is not like on the call. You know, offense, defense, whatever. They're scripting out. You do this. You do this. You do this. You do this. So if we're gonna bring down the fourth wall for a moment, that's what they're doing. It's not like with me having to work for going on in my 30th season where I don't stick to a script. I know some spots, but otherwise you got to know how to wrestle. You got to know your instincts on what moves to do and what not to do, and things you do reversals on, or or takeovers, or if you get knocked down, that's what we're doing, you know. But
I
this
get
right
you.
here, it's a total production. It's a whole production thing. I mean, and if you think I'm wrong, I mean, then go watch that special that I'm not going to watch on Netflix. So
The
it is what it is.
no. Before you get to negative on Unreal, uh,
Oh, I'm totally negative on
it, it's not as eye opening as you think.
but it's
it's-
enough.
No.
It's enough.
No, because it's adding a new layer of that famous word that I can't stand that GQ always throws around.
Oh yeah, when we would call him by the wrong name.
I promise you right now, like they're
All right, so all right,
they're letting behind the window, but they're not at the same time because they're it's playing the system.
okay. So here's the deal. All right, we're gonna make a deal right now, as we speak. Before we go on the air next week, I will watch the 2 episodes that will be available. I don't know. I don't know if they release one a week or what have not. If I think in any way that it is too revealing, I'm going to come out here next week and I'm going to fry you on the spot. And
That's
tell
fair.
you why.
That's fair. I mean, it opens the window. It really does. I'm preparing you. Like you're gonna see things and be like, okay, but like the way it's done, it was part of the performance. That's all I'm saying.
And
All
some
right.
of it, that
It's
they
just
talk-
like
some of it that
LFG. LFG's not opening too much of the window. It's just part of the performance.
and most of the stuff they talk about, honestly,
Yeah.
the smart marks like us, we already know about.
It's
Now,
no
maybe
worse
we
than what they're doing at the pre-show and post-show stuff where they're bantering and talking. Like it's really no worse than that in my opinion.
I mean, unless you're just like, I mean, okay, there's a way I could put this, but unless you're just like really one of those true marks that has no clue what the hell they're talking about and they believe everything they see on TV, then it might be revealing to them. But outside of that, someone like us, it's not revealing as you think.
Yeah, it's not what you think it is.
All right. And I will try to. I mean, I'll make sure to go in with an open mind before I set my eyes on it.
And honestly, wink, wink. If you're in the business and not watching it, you're not learning because like the
Well,
things
you'll learn something.
the
You'll
things
have
they're
to learn
talking
something.
about, like it could help a lot of us guys on the level that we sit on in the indies to really step our shit up. So that's all. Like I think it's very well done, very tasteful.
One quick point I want to make before we move on from the Sammy thing. You know how sometimes when a guy's getting ready to leave, they'll have the guy lose,
Mhm.
right? Most of the time. I just hope that's not what this is because you know how the people keep saying
know
that
what?
they haven't re-signed Cross.
No, actually, let that happen. Let Cross leave.
Because you know how big of it. You know how much
Kodak, stop.
this guy could probably make more money going on the indies.
Let him leave. Let him pop up on TNA. Let him beat the shiznit out of Joe Hendry, who wins the TNA title from Trick Williams.
I'm fine with TNA,
There you go. I just gave you a
but not the
storyline.
other place.
Then we'll go back to Killer Cross.
And then he comes back up through the TNA system into NXT as Killer Cross, hunting Sami Zayn because he's not finished with him.
Heck,
You
I'm
took
off
me
this
out. I'm
way
gonna
right
get you
now.
back.
Bro, I just gave you storyline. Zmiz is clocked in tonight. Let's go.
Here we are. We're pushing WWE to give Karrion Kross severance pay, so we can leave.
Dude, the man made a full documentary of his own.
Yeah.
Out of his pocket. Made a documentary that you can go watch on YouTube right now on his YouTube channel. Karrion Kross is way better than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a wrestler's wrestler. How are you not a fan of him?
No. I think it's if you're not behind Cross by now, you're not
You're an idiot.
not peeling your eyes back far enough.
And
That's all I'm saying.
man, I gave a great storyline too. If he would have beat Cross, Sammy would have had to say it. With the fact that the luchadors are highly influential in WWE right now. We just saw it on SmackDown, which with Super Clown and Iguano coming up and taking on for the AAA titles. It would have been a great moment for Rey and Penta to bring him the El Generico mask, to redon the Lucha Libre style and bring back El Generico, all because of Cross. And then that could have been a redemption story to say, dude, they missed out. They missed out. That's all I'm saying. They missed out.
Oh, yep. Let's see. Let's go to our next one here. Right here. So we're still on Tiffy time as Tiffany Stratton defeats Jade Cargill to retain the WWE Women's Championship, which was a decent match. I really didn't see Jade winning it, to be honest. I don't think Jade is actually. Jade's been wrestling for a good while, but I don't think she's ready yet for that. And I think this was a good decision for Tiffany to still hang on to this title. So. Uh, Anything about this match at all that catches your eye for any reason?
Wrong
Or
person won.
do you think the wrong person
100%.
won? Okay.
Because what's coming up here down the road? Unless it changes, things can change. She could still lose the title to the person that I want her to between there, I think. But
Well, you mean Clash in Pairs?
Is that when the champions face each other?
Are you talking about Survivor Series?
No. When does the champions face each other again? Like what crown jewel show is that?
Oh yeah. So I guess it's Crown Jewel.
That's Perth, isn't it? No,
Um,
because that's Clash. What?
No.
When
do they go to Perth? They're going down to Perth again, right?
I'm pretty sure, and they're doing that thing again, right? The Clash or whatever. Not the Clash. I don't. Because that's what they're talking about. Cena. But for me, what better way to continue a storyline without continuing a storyline and keeping a story, keeping fuel on it? Jade Cargill wins the women's champion here, then faces Naomi there again. It would add fuel to their rivalry. So if we ever go back to it again, we could. Because I don't think those two women are done necessarily being on two different shows, but I don't. That's where I would have gone with it. We'll see what Tiff does. I'm totally fine with it. We all know I'm a big Jade Cargill fan, and I love Tiff, so I'm all about Tiffy time.
I'm proud of you. You didn't use the other phrase.
Yeah.
And Jade Cargill will always be my tall glass of chocolate milk. I don't care. I absolutely love that woman.
Yeah. So let's kind of move on to the next one as far as the other big tag match here with Logan and Drew. So this is the shot of Logan doing a double guzzle of prime off the top rope and crashing it, and then frog splash and jelly roll through the floor.
That was so clean.
So good.
Yeah.
And Jelly, hats off to you, bro. None of us wanted to see you in that position, and you I really didn't care. Jelly Roll was there. I was like, whatever. But that was awesome.
He did better than I thought he was going to.
Oh, yeah. He did good. It was good. It was good stuff. I'm cool with Jelly Roll being there. I said
I'm not going to lie.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I thought not even like 10 minutes in, he was going to get blown to shit and then not be like that. They can't move, but yeah, he did better than I thought he was going to.
I'll just say, as a guy who's larger, WWE waited for the sun to go down in the stadium before they put this guy out here.
Well,
but he's wearing all black for one.
Yeah, it looked like he was wearing a damn sweatsuit too.
Looked like it was part of security right here.
Yeah. Well, they showed like the degrees, like how hot it was at like right before that match. It said it was like 78 degrees. I was just like, that ain't terrible. Could be worse.
Yeah.
It was. I was pleasantly surprised by everything. I was so excited. Really? You were okay? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, man. I'm not against it. Like I said, I will say I don't know what chat I said it in. I said it in one of the chats. If I said Jelly Roll's no Bad Bunny, but if the celebrities keep showing up like they are in these matches, I'm totally fine with it. It just makes me sad that we never got like Undertaker tagging with Ozzy or something. Like,
Well, I mean, the only involvement Ozzy was just being at ringside at WrestleMania 2 when the Bulldogs won.
yeah,
But,
he was a ringside for that, and then he was a special Raw GM for the night, and then he did another thing where him and Sharon were in the middle of the ring on like.
yeah. Yeah. So I will say it was impressed, but man was gassed at the end of the night here with Logan and Drew looking down at him after taking the Paul from Grace frog splash, and then also getting hit with the Claymore too. Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Dude took a lot of heat. He started off. I mean, we didn't see Randy till about almost like 8 or 9 minutes into the match, bro. He
Yeah.
was taking quite a bit of heat. So,
And the fact, like, when Drew came in and he's like going over to tag, and then like Drew slaps him in the back of the head and stuff.
yeah.
Dude, that stuff was great. Like, I was like, yeah, get him, Jelly. Even though, you got the Terminator there.
Yeah. Right.
I really hope we do see more of these two together, actually. Like, could we finally be seeing Drew build a faction? Because he talked about it on the post show.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to celebrities, I kind of want to see Bad Bunny back.
Oh, I'm in for that as well. Bad Bunny was highly impressive. It shocked me tremendously with Bad Bunny. So
Ruby,
I'm
Ruby, did you see what I sent you?
Say what now?
Did you see what I sent you on the private?
Give me. Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It is. It is. Yeah. Apparently, our streaming platforms are being giving us different feeds here, so now we got to make sure. Is this on? Yeah, it's on.
Just making sure.
It was playing. It was playing tricks on me earlier as I was playing the intro video. It's to me it froze, but apparently it was playing for everybody else in the in the live broadcast. So, all right. So now we get to go with this, the main event of night one. So Punk hits Gunther toward the end of their battle with two GTSs, gets the victory. Gunther's bloodied toward the end as well. And
Oh no, time out. Before we get to the main event, they beat the hell out of each other with those chops.
oh yeah,
Like that was bad. I'm surprised there wasn't no blood drawn on their chest.
yeah, and I forgot who I was telling because I was watching the match, and you're a master of the chop when your opponent's on their knees, and they're not really facing you, and you have to bend down, still hit it perfect, and I'm like, dude,
No,
Gunther's the best.
no,
dude,
no.
I'm
Gunther's
telling
an
you.
asshole because he chopped him on his back.
No,
I don't like back chops either, but
Dude, that crap hurts.
yeah, it does, man.
well, he wanted to hurt Punk.
Yeah, well, yeah, and we'll talk.
Did you did you see the meme that was going around on X where it is him in his Fantastic Four gear, and then the Thing in the Fantastic Four, and he's like he he wore the Fantastic Four gear because he knew he was only going to last 4 minutes as champion. Oh, it's funny.
Oh god.
No, what Drew McIntyre said, he said like I lasted 30 seconds longer than him or some shit like that.
Oh, but we get Punk here, finally winning the title, basking in glory for about 4 minutes, and then
Wow.
That's my
I'm
buddy
trying,
Matt.
like the edge chop, yeah, but He raises that belt, and then you hear music hit, and there he is. And then the visionary comes out, and here's the image people were just in shock by. There it is. Seth Rollins coming out, and he throws the crutches away, turns around, takes off the knee brace, and charges. So,
Timeout. My brain just freaking had a conniption shit, dude. Timeout. Braun's leg was taped, right?
Yeah.
yes.
He fabricated a whole injury, right? Braun's the one been injured this whole time.
Braun's been injured this whole time?
Yep.
Really? For real?
That's what Triple H got pissed off at the post thing, talking about how he's not happy and not proud about falsifying injury reports.
Yeah.
So what if they're going to go with the storyline that Braun was the one hurt this whole time, and Seth used his report?
Well, hold on. Well, look at this. Okay, because like we all seen where like he was getting help carried out, and then when he came to the ring, he had the tape around his knee. But when they walked out at the press conference thing, he didn't have the tape on.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's pieces of the puzzle missing. Like, so they're using Braun.
Wow.
And it was the same knee.
Dude, the level of the writing is amazing right now in wrestling. If they do this stuff, because they're not just telling us things for no reason, dude. They're trying to get people's goats. They're wanting people to do exactly what we're doing right now. Overanalyze this, so then we're like, what the fuck? We wrong. Hey, there's one.
You don't want to do it. I don't want to hear shit.
It wasn't Cage this time.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get here each week at the Falls Count Everywhere podcast by saying who says.
I'm saving mine.
Conniption. That's funny. Love it. Yeah, but then charges the ring. Freaking, he hit Punk 8 times with this briefcase, and he laid it in too, bro.
I was gonna say he beat his ass.
He doesn't like Punk.
He beat him with authority. No pun intended.
He's like, I'm getting the last piece of that pie.
Yeah.
So he waffles him, and here he goes. He's going to Jessica Carr saying, I'm cashing this in. Hits the curb stomp. And then we see this.
The Oracle and Seth.
And I couldn't get a good shot of it, but I saw like somebody had taken the background out of this, and they put them two on like the end of a boat, like the
Titanic.
The Titanic.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm the king of the world.
Oh, I can't wait for Raw tomorrow.
Yeah,
that means
gonna be pretty lit.
That means the next like 2 PLEs aren't going to be that good. Because this PLE was
like
amazing.
We're all after WrestleMania kind of shit.
But think what we got now. Do we have Stephanie Vaquer going after Naomi, or do we have?
Correct.
Okay,
that is happening. Stephanie Vaquer is the next one to go for Naomi at Perth or wherever they're going next.
Yeah, Clash in Paris, and the Crown Jewel this year is actually in Perth. When we know that the Crown Jewel in the previous years was over in Saudi Arabia, but this year it's going to be in Perth.
Right, and that's why I was wanting Jada and Naomi again, because I can't wait to talk about that match.
Yeah.
But this was fun. This was surprising. People were pissed. I've gotten several messages from friends that are like, that was dumb.
Now I can say what the hell I want.
What?
Yes.
The people there was multiple, and I messaged you guys about one of them, but there were multiple people saying that Seth tomorrow should have to forfeit the title. It should be a tournament. He doesn't deserve that shit. Y'all can shut the fuck up. There's my F.
There's two. His was more clear than mine. Mine was mumbled.
That man deserved every bit of that cashing in that title. He's the new champion. Tough shit.
I mean,
Get over it.
he's been one of the greatest workhorses of the Raw brand as of late.
Fact.
And
Just because he took off a couple of weeks, who cares? Shut up.
it's all about the planning, and you can't deny the fact of having the same moment throwback from when he first did this 10 years ago at WrestleMania by taking the belt, flinging it around. He did it this time too.
So
I mean,
that one.
Old.
Which cash-in's your favorite? By the way, they said he's the greatest cash-in. Like, I don't know.
I like this one.
That.
I like this one better because I mean, like, the last one he wasn't injured. This one he was.
Oh yeah, I mean this one was out of nowhere. I agree.
And then he throws the crutches and then takes off the knee brace and runs down.
We already know my two favorite cash-ins, so don't even try to play that we don't. And if you don't, then you don't know me as a person at all.
Well, my still my favorite one's Edge.
Edge was good. Edge was good. But my dude's... So, if I'm not mistaken, too, Seth's the fourth person to cash in the case twice.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's Edge, CM Punk, my dude, The Miz, and then the Seth.
Yep.
Oh, man. I wish I had tools right here, but if you look in this pic, just to the right of Seth, at his pants, at the bottom of the pic, that's
Green shirt guy.
Yeah, that's the green shirt guy, he's the guy that got the lifetime benevolent package by getting hit by Punk in the crowd. You see,
is that really what happened? Is that the true story?
That's him.
Oh wow!
And he's smiling, so he's like, "Okay, I'm good with this."
He got
Well,
punched.
now let me get hit.
Yeah, shit. I'll let Gunther hit me too.
I'll take a chop from Gunther.
Sure. No, yeah. If you remember, do you remember that scuffle that was in the crowd while he was?
I remember it. I remember it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I didn't think
the one that got hit. I'm pretty sure of it. That's
because Punk turned around and.
Wonder if him and Punk talk now.
Well, the guy that pushed Punk was a totally different guy.
I know he was behind the other guy. Like he was behind the other guy, and he pushed over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Punk swung.
Punk's like, sorry for the up yours, and I threw a punch at you.
Did you notice there was a guy that had this same shirt, but it was a yellow one?
There was a chick that had the green shirt on too.
Yeah, there's actually a couple green smiley face shirts out there on the floor this weekend.
They're cloning them.
Yeah.
All right.
Cloning the shirts, not the dude.
So Seth Rollins is now our champion, and the Visionary sees the vision.
Yes. Now,
and if you don't like it, tough shit.
Yeah, I said this to you guys. I'm like, man, Paul Heyman has not put together a group to go weak on here with anything. They
said Paul Heyman got blown up trying to run to the ring behind Seth. He couldn't keep up.
I really hope.
Should have borrowed Naomi's gear bag card or whatever, so you can roll down.
But I really hope Bronson Reed really does keep the shoes around his neck for a while.
No. That's got the freaking world.
Speaking of that, I was going to say this earlier. You know, it'd be funny as hell. Yes.
It needs to be his thing. Yeah. He needs to steal people's shoes now.
He needs to start stealing shoes. He's got like a whole shoes around him, like a full thing.
We just might have stumbled on something with Bronson Reed for no reason.
What? Who's next? Jay? Gonna take Jay's?
Dude, I want him to steal everybody's shoes.
Would you stop being them sneakers were? Like, dude, what are those?
What I was gonna say was, it'd be funny as hell, as if like he's wearing them around his neck. But you know how in the ghetto you'll see shoes up on the power line.
Yeah, dude, I want to see that happen. I want to see him take it now and chuck like
throw it up on like the lights or something.
Dude, I'm down with it. I'm so for it. I am so for it.
What?
Oh, that'd
Go,
be great.
go find a pair of shoes that is hanging on the line and just put a poster of Bronson Reed by
Bro,
it.
think about them two. Now, think about the faction coming out as a whole right now, right? Him with the belt, Bronson still with the shoes around his neck. Like, dude, it will be because didn't he walk out tonight with them on?
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's why Michael Cole called him the Shula Fala.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Now I just want to see like them two go after the tag titles, and there'd be like a whole stable of gold.
I wouldn't mind them having the tag team gold. I'm still curious on when Becky finally takes her place beside her husband.
Oh, well, that was night one, and now we're gonna jump into tonight right off the bat with this. We're saying two women didn't proceed with caution because Rhea hit Io with the Riptide and freaking rolled up Rhea and pinned her by holding the tights nonetheless and getting the 1, 2, 3 and maintaining definitely the best call here. Naomi needed to stay strong, and I mean, if we're hearing the whole rumor mill that she may be on her way out within a year because of possibly wanting to start a family, she is on a great run right.
She wants some of that big Jim. No.
Oh,
Dude, she says way worse on her Twitter account. Don't even try to play. Her,
man, that's TMI right now.
her X account is wild. Proceed with caution.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say this though. Does it seem to me with Rhea though? She's almost looking too thin. You know, I don't know. It's just about. I mean, I understand get fit and everything, but it's almost like she's getting too thin with Rhea.
Yeah,
I mean, that's my opinion. She almost looks like a black haired, tattooed up Charlotte Flair.
That's that's my wrestling wife. I don't care. I like her. 100%. I'd marry that. I would marry that woman in an instant. No questions asked.
Yeah,
Buddy Murphy's a smart man.
yeah. I don't know.
Buddy Matthews.
I'm really a fan of all three. Now that
Oh yeah.
Naomi has gone to this proceed with caution persona.
And her promos are spectacular now.
Oh my god! Absolutely.
Dude, she is. I love it. This much slapped too. For an opener, this match
This was really
slapped.
Uh,
Loved it. I'm gonna go watch that match again.
yeah.
100%.
So in 4 weeks, though, and like I said, the Clash in Paris is going to be on in the afternoon here in the States, but it will be on next Sunday, the 30th. It'll be on Sunday the 31st in 4 weeks. So,
yeah. So all you guys who sleep till noon, you got to wake up a little bit earlier.
yeah, don't stay up all night and have pizza rolls and stay on beating up 12-year-olds on Fortnite. So. Back at you, buddy. Oh, so
take that, you little bastard.
what a good shot here, though, man.
No, I'm pretty pumped that she's still the champion. She's kicking it right now.
Oh man,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've been becoming more and more of an Io Sky fan here recently.
Same.
I've always been a fan.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. I was not.
I have. I'm just saying, more and more.
I was not. I was not a fan of her through NXT. Like she was cool. Like she was good, but like,
yeah.
I had Asuka.
Yeah, I was, always an Io Shirai.
Sorry, Enzo.
So, but no, I get it, man. But no, look at this. Talk about now. This I thought that this was going to be a major cluster, bro. But there were so many spots that worked out so well, and these guys were just hitting on so many points.
This was the greatest cluster of all time.
It was honestly, it was because it's like you never knew who was going to come on top, and so many teams. But Austin, you should say that you missed the backdrop spot.
Hold on.
Pick your.
I didn't hear you.
We didn't pick you up. You
Yeah,
like
you broke
mumbled
up
out,
on that
bro.
one.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, sir. You did.
Yeah.
You mumbled out.
Oh, I did. Oh,
You
Okay, say
got
it
too
again.
far out of the way of the.
actually, can you hear me a little bit better now?
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
I was on the wrong mode this entire time. People were like, "Man, why is he talking so wicked?" So
So back to your question, though, because
Say it
I
again.
did hear it. No, he said about the spot that got missed, where Joe Gacy missed the ladder and then comes around and like runs
Oh.
back in, and then they throw him in and does it again.
Well, hell, dude, he did like a full cartwheel on the one he missed in midair. He's just
Yeah,
like this, and then he misses.
because he
and
like
comes
lands on
back
his
in.
butt, rolls out of the ring, hits the feet, takes off running around the ring, comes back in, slides in, and then they do the backdrop again, and he hits the thing. I mean, I still did. I not tell you back on? I think it was in NXT, right? That I was like, Joe Gacy's one of my dudes. Like I like that guy. Like his wrestling style, his demeanor, his character, and now putting him with the Wyatt Six and with Loomis, who I absolutely adored in NXT, on the Indies when he was in TNA, was amazing. The Impact stuff that he was doing, like that stuff was great. So those two together make a great unit themselves, and then you added all the other variables in it, where like B-Fab got involved for the Street Profits. Candice is out there being Candice. That woman
Oh,
would do
dude,
anything.
what did Cole say? He's just like, he said Cardi B was here. We don't need another one. Cole said that, talking about what's her face,
BFAB.
B-Fab.
That's
I was
messed
like,
up.
oh, I was like, what an asshole.
I'm sorry. Y'all can take this as
You don't like B-Fab.
You can take this as whatever, however you'd say it, or however you want to take it. But Cardi B is in a class of her own, and
Trash.
that's it.
Trash.
All this, I mean, whether you put her on a pedestal,
I was gonna say I
or
like B-Fab.
or you dump her in a dumpster fire. I mean, whatever the case may be. But she's in a class of her own, and that's why probably we only saw her.
He was wrong.
I'm just going to say this. Thank God there's only one mic spot for this woman at the beginning of the entire weekend. And I about wanted to rip I literally wanted to put a needle in my eye.
and then, but like, Michael Cole was wrong for calling Nikki Cross the wannabe Carrie.
That is so not right.
Dude, I thought it was funny as hell.
Why are you dogging the gimmick, man? Why are you dogging the gimmick?
Oh,
No,
he's scared of the gimmick, man. Remember, he used to get VCR tapes.
Let's, but yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that match, that hurt my soul in some of those spots, like where Johnny and Tommaso did that huge table spot on the outside.
Oh,
It was that Matt Hardy and Bubba Ray spot.
Oh yeah,
where they went through the table.
Yeah,
I did like how
he's checking in.
Was it not Fraxi? Nathan Frazier ran up the ladder and went to go do the spear. Ciampa freaking does the lift up and holds himself, and then they do the sequence.
The pull up.
He kicks him. Ciampa held that thing forever, bro. There's no way that man's core. Like I'm just a
dude. Have you seen his damn workouts?
Oh, that guy's crazy. The guy is a machine when it comes to working out.
I was seeing one of his workouts the other day. He works out in 103 or 105 degree weather in that room that he works out in.
Yeah, he's like Vegeta, legitimately in the hyperbolic time chamber, just working out, dude. That guy is a machine.
Oh shoot! The weird thing that I saw in this match when Axiom was on the turnbuckles getting ready to jump off, and he got a chair chucked at him. I never seen a guy get hit by a chair at 3 different points from one throw. It's like it's like tink, like man.
but that the 4-way spot though, where everybody took like somebody through a table, was nice.
That was nice. The other spot that I really liked was our boys Andrade and Ray Phoenix jumping up on his. I know the white said, let me finish what I said.
Hi, Amy. Screw him. Hi, Amy.
Maybe. but Ray Phoenix jumping on Andrade's shoulders to try to get the belts, like that was nice, beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
I kind of feel sorry for Ford because his nuts got landed on in one of those table spots. He didn't land on his like upper body. He landed straight on his nuts.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Well, that man's crazy. Period.
Yeah.
Some of them table breaks were not so even, and it like Joe Gacy had one, and it's like, holy God.
Yeah. That one hurt.
Yeah. Oh, you mean she pulled out a replica of herself? Gotcha. So.
Butch, you have a good one, man, and thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Always good to chat with you, Butch. Thanks again, man.
Always, he was in the We Talk Wrestling chat, just lighting it up. I had a buddy here, so I was talking with him, so I was not really focused on the chat. So thanks to Butch for helping out with We Talk Wrestling too. There it is, Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis.
Yeah, and I thought that I thought the straps were going to change hands. I thought maybe probably Phoenix and Andrade could have taken it, but
that's who I wanted to win. That's become literally became my new favorite tag team.
I was really confused on how they were gonna when Howdy was up there trying to get it. I'm like, does that count? Like, do they actually, or does he just have to pass it off and then they would have? But I'm
surprised he took that bump by from Andrade.
He sunset flipped on that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised he did that shit.
Candace took the bump of the night, bro. I don't care. I was not ready for her little pixie frame to go right through that ladder.
Like I said, Mr. Potato Head should go back and watch that and see how she landed.
God dang it, leave AJ Francis alone, bro. Leave AJ Francis alone.
No, that man has earned the nickname Mr. Potato Head. It ain't going away.
I gotta finish that for you.
Yeah. So
Mr. Potato Head, Mr. Potato.
Are we talking about AJ Francis? But
yeah, if I was to ever go to a TNA show and he's there, and I knew he was there, I would literally draw a potato head and put his name by it.
No, we just blow up the picture that I got for you, and then you just take that of him and.
Well, that too.
Dude, now we gotta go to the TNA show.
I guess one of those things. If I get my ass kicked, it's worth it.
Talk about the man here retaining the IC championship, man. This was actually pretty brutal. If we see the background of the toolbox in the back, and like I said, there were long crowbars, kendo sticks, wrenches. Good gosh, chairs, tables. A lot was involved in this match, and even with Lyra Valkyria being in between a chair. And
that spot where Becky jumped off the table, basically did like a double stomp.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She beat the living crap out of Val. She tied her together with the zip ties. Lyra got her butt kicked.
Yeah. I will say though, it's made it could have been a little bit more believable with just here I'm going to hold my hands for you. Hurry up and get this on.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of it that frustrated me too. But you got to stem belief, man. Stem belief. I did like that Bayley came in and attempted to help. Yeah.
Oh yeah, taking the crowbar away
whatever it
from
was.
Becky, and if Becky's pleading her case, or how she's I don't know what they were talking about. Becky was.
She was telling her to hit her.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, Becky was trying to get Bayley to hit because she was trying to take her spot, all that kind of stuff, and she was yelling that out. This was a good little thing. So now we're gonna get a Bayley Becky match again.
Yeah, again.
Maybe we actually finally see Lyra and Bayley go for the tag team titles too.
Yeah. Hey, there's
Becky
green
forearmed the hell out of her though. At the end.
There's the yellow guy.
And there's the yellow guy, the yellow shirt guy. Guy's not yellow.
I'm yellow.
You're lightly
Yeah.
bronzed.
But Becky got involved in the match and ended up striking Lyra by accident. And then,
That was stiff as hell.
yeah, it was. Becky hits the manhandle slam, and a 3 count later, she's still champion. So, yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, that was actually pretty gruesome match.
Yeah, and this is 3 matches in to the card, and all 3 matches just kept delivering.
Yeah.
Because I was attempting to cook dinner during this match, and I couldn't do it because I'm like, they're actually doing cool shit.
Like I was telling you guys earlier, I'm definitely a bigger fan of Becky's music in this one than the old one.
I didn't get a chance to hear it. I had to go back and listen to it.
Well, they ain't got it no longer has that stupid whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, what about the first one she had where she had a river dance down
When
to
she
the
was river
original?
dancing and clogging? Becky's come a far way. We may not enjoy her as our particular taste, but that woman has come a far distance and a far cry from what they attempted to give her.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
because coming from that, I sure as hell wouldn't expect her to be in the spot she's in now.
Oh no, she's kicking it.
Yeah,
The match that under-delivered.
yeah. The steel cage match, there was so much involved, and the bloodline got involved. Jimmy tried coming down, but you know, I don't know.
And the MFTs weren't having it. I do want another shirt. I want an MFT shirt.
Yeah,
Honestly, hell, I like the spot after the match when Jacob did the moonsault off the top of the cage.
Dude, I hope my dude Tamatanga is okay.
yeah.
He hit hard on Tamatanga. and I'm going to be like, Jesse, stop going to the door. Can we get somebody over the damn top? What the hell is this door BS?
So now I'm seeing this. So they had the cage now where you go out the door or over the top. So was there I have to remember. I have to go back and watch this again to see if I remember a pinfall being attempted.
No, the pinfall never was. So props to that. I'm cool with that. If we keep doing it to where they keep escaping, like I'm fine with it because I'm somebody that I do not like the pinfall being an option in steel cage. It's supposed to be climb the cage or get out through the door because the old blue cage, the old blue cage had doors too. So like I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. But this is the second one now that we got through the door. Can we do something different a little bit? Like I would have had Jacob like throw him through the cage something or
Yeah, because I mean, if they can climb up to the top of the cage and attempt to go over or do spots over, there's no reason why they can't win coming over it.
Why do you sound so much better not being in the room?
You want the honest answer? I was taking a piss.
I figured.
Oh my god! Well,
We're gonna have a conversation on that one.
hey, good noise cancellation, by the way. I never would have guessed.
Dude, I know it was proper. Like,
And
We're
you know you
wild
asked
here.
to wash no hands either. Dirty.
that's it, shit, dude.
You ever heard of hand sanitizer?
But no, seriously, like
Sanchez itch.
it or he should have like got blasted through the door by Jacob or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it just should have been. Priest literally just did that. Not even a month and a half ago on Saturday Night Main Event, and you do it again. Too close. I don't like that. I would have liked a little bit of alternative, but we got the spot of Jacob trying to. Well, not trying. He did it 100%. That moonsault was slick. That guy's big.
We need to have somebody go.
I did like that mask.
Huh?
I liked his mask, that wolf mask or whatever.
Oh yeah. What'd you say, Ruby?
We just need to have somebody go over the top of the cage. Hogan did it all the freaking time.
There's
no
a
excuse.
well, see, that's another reason. Like I was like, why didn't they do that? Because like that's how Hogan always finished his matches.
Yeah, but climbing the cage and beating
By climbing
people
the cage.
who couldn't make it through the door.
Yeah, that's how he always won his match.
Yeah.
What a great way!
Well,
But
well, the difference I honestly think what the difference with that cage Hogan was in and this one is the damn footsteps are about this damn big.
oh, dude,
Plenty of
Cry me a
space.
river.
I'm somebody that would love to see that one back on live TV. I know.
I feel like
I know
that
you
one
can
would
go,
hurt like
if you
hell.
go if you go to SICW live locally in the St. Louis area, you got the old cage, so you can do that. Just so you know, throwing it out there for you enthusiasts that like the old school ways. SICW is the
I
place.
love that. I love that cage.
Oh, I do too. Yeah,
I
that
want
cage
a
is
Batman
amazing.
cage.
So like, I would love to see it back in WWE, but like I know why they got rid of it because I think they said like the scene through it was kind of difficult and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Punjabi prison match, man. That thing was a pain in the butt to watch.
Oh.
Yeah, I was not a fan.
Oh. Well, let's have some fun with this with this next one here. This is probably one of my favorite shots of the entire night right here. The whole thing of they're downplaying the whole role of the whole Eddie is smacking the chair throwing it to AJ, and then AJ puts it around his freaking neck and lays down on it. None of these guys are really hurt at the time.
It was great. This is it plays into how slimy and conniving Dom is, and but yet we all love him for some like Dom's getting a fanfare, right? Like we've been praising him for a while, and then AJ just being AJ and being the veteran that he is, attempting to pull one out of, he's rocking Eddie's gear. He entered like Eddie in 2025, like into SummerSlam. So
that is pretty funny though. I do like it.
And then his son had blonde hair like Dominic did when he was a kid.
Did during the because they said it was the anniversary of the custody battle match.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it was fun.
20 years.
Yeah, so that was a cool homage to the past, and playing love. And then I don't think Eddie ever no, he did. Eddie would untie his shoe all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Take another one out of Dad's book here.
Yeah.
It was against Kurt Angle.
Yeah. So he unzips, and then of course you go for the calf crusher, the shoot, and the boot falls off of Dom's foot, and then referee almost gets run into by AJ, and then AJ turns around and boom, right there, hitting him with the big boot. Dom goes up top for the frog splash, and then 3 count later, there we go. Dirty Dom successfully retains at SummerSlam. So still your IC champ with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So
And that's AJ Styles last SummerSlam.
That's what AJ said.
So yeah, that's but what a way to go out though, because so we know AJ's coming to the end of his tenure. Cena's going to be wrapping up his by the end of the year, and we're going to get into that here in just a minute. But what a good entertaining match this was. I loved every. There were so many good. These guys work together so well. Finally,
Oh, the fact when they did like the Eddie spot where Dom fell down and then AJ put his head between the chair like this and then did the Devon quiver.
The Devon quiver.
I'm just gonna miss all the vignettes where AJ's following him.
Oh, that stuff was the best.
As a janitor, or as
The janitor.
dude.
I still wish Carlito would have been there to pop up and be like, I saw him too. And it wasn't cool.
Hey, that was AJ. He's not a janitor. That's AJ.
Like,
He's not
I got a note, AJ. Dom is definitely one of my favorites, 100%.
You heard Big E say he's the best Guerrero ever, the best luchador too.
He is, dude. If he doesn't win the Triple A Mega Champion, I'm going to be kind of disappointed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Was it a Vikingo? He's got that mega title championship with.
Yeah, it's Valkingo,
the
him,
16th?
El Grande, and Dragon Lee, I
Oh,
think, right?
wow.
And a Fatal 4-Way.
Oh,
That's
that's gonna
for
be good.
free on YouTube on the
And that's going to be free on YouTube, yep.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it, man.
I,
Now we
I'm gonna
gotta
be
talk.
disappointed because I gotta go back and watch that because when it's live, I'll be in Dallas.
Oh,
So watch it.
I'm gonna be
you got
celebrating my
YouTube on your
bachelor party.
phone? Don't act like you're broke.
Who
I'm gonna be
cares about
drinking
your
for my bachelor party.
Who cares about your wrestling?
So what? Take a
Look,
break in
I'm
between
sorry.
lap dances. Go watch AAA.
I'll be fine. I can watch it later.
Wrestling, bro.
Dancers, no wrestling.
Hey, Amy and I tried to get her to let me give her a title belt for our wedding, and she's like, "No, it's gonna be a traditional one." But if we ever renew our vows, that's why we're doing it. We're giving each other men and women titles. It's happening.
Oh, dude, that would so rock. Oh, so we come to the main event. I mean, there's just so much to go through on this. I've only done it some highlights with Cena looking
dust-
very strong though. And let's talk about that for a minute. Did that just like throw everybody off on SmackDown where he just all of a sudden just
You're right. You're right, Cody. You're right.
he just like throw everybody off. I
I was confused by it. Let's see how the Brock Lesnar and him feud roll out now. Let's see what happens there, because that got interesting.
yeah.
I mean,
it did.
I was definitely a fan of when Cody came out. They let you see all the Dusty words speaking or whatever, or the
Yeah.
words from Dusty. That was good. That was a nice touch.
And then Cena coming back to colors again in bright lights and running down and made it count for SummerSlam, but then this is why I was kind of questioned because you see the look on Cody here when he took off that turnbuckle, beating Cena with it in the street fight. I mean, my God, everybody's like, if Cody's gonna turn, this is the night to do it.
no, it's not. Who gave Cody all the props and respect?
Cena did.
Wrong. Brock Lesnar did.
The hug
Brock
and all
Lesnar
that.
lifted his hand.
Oh yeah.
Who just came back and destroyed Cena?
All right.
Brock Lesnar. So at the end of it all, what if Cody goes out to like save Cena, and then he hits Cena with the title, and Brock wins that way?
Right. Well,
Or maybe it's the other way. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
but these guys kicking out of their like 3 successive finishers like in a row, like kicking out right before the 3. This including a super AA on one of them. Cody kicks out, and then it takes like a super Cody cover and a crossroads to finish John Cena to pin the 3. And as you see, Cody wins the title back. Honestly, it was all of a matter of time.
Should have been R-Truth.
Giving it back to Cody, for his last run and everything. And
Well, I was telling Adam, I was texting him during the match. I was like, it kind of reminds me of like Hogan and Rock because Cody was the main face, and more people were cheering for Cena than they were Cody. You kind of heard boos, like with the punches and everything. Cena would get the cheer. Cody would kind of get the half boo, half cheer.
It's because Cody's towing the line of, is he gonna be doing the bad guy thing or is he gonna do the good guy thing? Like he's on that fence, man. Cody could snap at any moment and be like, "I'm done with this. I'm done pandering. I'm done. I want my spot." So he's playing it because when he was hitting them with that turnbuckle, he hit him like 3 or 4 times, dude.
And he kept on like being like, "Should I hit him again?" He had that look on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's toying with the dark side.
Totally, absolutely. So, it's a matter of time, and it's not like Cody doesn't know how. Cody's been healed several times, so you think it's only going to be it could happen at any time with him going heel. So, but so Cody or John presenting the belt to Cody, and then Cody recognizing and respecting John again, and then this is the whole thing where we get too much time before giving up too much time to try and get off the air, and then you hear Brock Lesnar's music hits just out of the blue when it comes down to the ring, circle Cena, and then here we go. The Beast is back. Yeah.
Been
Yes,
gone.
Lord and
Been gone
Savior
2 years.
driving Super Cena into the mat with an F5. So,
The Super Cena, the Super Cena Destroyer is back.
Super Cena.
He's been gone 2 years, and he still looks like a brick shit house.
Dude, the dude's a monster. Like, he's legitimately a beast.
Yeah. Oh man, but let's see. Well, that's pretty much like so. I'm gonna go back and watch the post show at some point, probably within the next day or so. Um, that's so overall. I mean, if we had to kind of grade it, we're not going to give stars. We don't want to take away Meltzer's heat, but if
The hell with Meltzer.
should we grade night one, night two, or grade all together, or
Do it all together.
No. It's 2 shows.
well then I'm gonna have Z go first because I like this.
Night 1 is a firm B plus for me. Firm
Yeah.
B plus. Night 2 was an amazing A.
An A.
It was a
Wow.
full on A. I'm not gonna go A plus because like that means everything hit on every cylinder, and I particularly was not a fan of the steel cage match. So it didn't hit me, it didn't grasp me, it didn't even pull me in. Like I don't know, it felt rushed. I didn't like the ending. So that it's an A for me.
All right.
Because not that they did bad, they all did good. The whole card was great, but like
Yeah.
it wasn't full of that. And Brock Lesnar, like yeah.
So
Dude,
Cage. So you're going to give an overall grade. So what do you give it this weekend?
Well, I mean, if Z's gonna do the 2, I'll do 2 different nights. I agree. B for night 1. Kind of what killed it for me was the Cole Cross deal, with it being rushed and all that. That's what made me turn that into a B. And then A for night 2, just overall as a whole, it was a great show. And like Z said, the cage match was hit or miss. That's the way I'll put it.
that's
Good moments,
It's a good way. It's a good way to say it.
and then the other parts you're just like, what the hell? But overall, B and A.
All right. I would say on night one, I would have to give it a B plus. Um, yeah, like I said, not too happy with the whole cross ending. And some of the other, well, when I'm looking back at some of the other ones here, I mean, the women's tag match was pretty decent, and I'm just trying to think of what else could have slowed it down, but
For me, it's 100% the cross match. Like,
yeah, but yeah, that really put a damper on a lot of things, and I had to give it a B plus because of the whole surprise with Rollins just kind of schooling everybody on media, all the basically giving the middle finger salute to all the dirt sheets about his prognosis and everything. Really fooled everybody. That's what really was the really shocking point, and the whole big gotcha moment was at the end of night one. I would say tonight, night two, A minus. Like I said, there was just some things that didn't really hit on cylinders. I mean, like one thing maybe or two, maybe small things. I would say that probably that, even though they were kind of, you know, pretty hard at it, the women's IC match, you know,
This match was
uh,
good.
I mean, it was good, but sometimes you're just waiting for some things that kind of lackluster, and waiting for time. And poor Lyra didn't know how to untie a knot, and then try to help with the zipping of the ties, the holding hands together and stuff. And I don't know. Uh, I mean, let's see. Yeah. Oh, the cage match though. Cage match. That's for certain. I was kind of disappointed about that. To me, it seems like altogether the bloodline storyline is just it's gotten so just stagnant. Like it doesn't even really exist anymore. I don't even get excited about it no more.
It's there. It's just it's dropped down the card for
Oh
other
my god,
things.
it's dropped way down, bro.
Yeah, I
It was-
mean,
Now
let's
that you
see
don't
how.
have Roman in it,
I
Well,
mean, once that Battle of the Ulafala was finalized on the Netflix debut, that was pretty much it. Yeah, it's
yeah.
not been exciting ever since, for real.
I'm not saying you're wrong because it hasn't been like wow, but like give it a minute because Jacob and Jimmy are going to end up going to Roman and Jay to get help with the MFTs.
They better do it quick because War Games is at the end of November.
Oh, please do not do that again in War Games.
We need we need Bloodline Battle number 3.
If you do it in a bloodline match, then do it all four of them, and all four of these guys. Like do that. I don't care, but like no, dude, not a War Games again. Matter of fact, I really don't want to see War Games. Period. But we're gonna see it again. Like I want old Survivor Series back.
Here's the reason I got excited for War Games. Okay, there was tension between people with the major faction. Okay, if Paul Heyman's group or the Future or whatever they call them, if the Oracle can bring more people to side with him, with other people, I mean, you got to have a strong feud to want to go into War Games, and people who are talking about this feud before you do anything with War Games. That's why you do it. You don't just say, who wants to bring the cage match?
Yeah, like I don't. I'm
You
not a
have to
fan of
build
War
a
Games
story
all the
in
time.
order to mean something and want to do it.
I mean, like, say you get five, like, I mean, they can make it still like this, like, they can still have War Games, but you don't have anybody that is a title holder in the match. It's just like a whole different thing, and then you have the champions do their shit like it used to be. That way you get both.
Oh, that has nothing to do with. No, I just don't want to see Roman Reigns and his henchmen versus Solo Solo Sokoa.
Samoa
and his
Samoa
and
Joe,
and his henchmen.
Fat Joe.
I just don't want to see that again.
Yeah, I like
Unless
that.
unless you're finally pulling the trigger and like Tom Aloa's healed up and Zill's coming in and maybe Rikishi comes in to protect Solo. Like we're doing that, we're going all the way with it and putting all the chips in. Like I'm cool with it, but nah, dude, let it kind of. I'm really happy the Bloodline storyline kind of dissolved a little bit. Like it's still there, it's still in the mix. There's still this story that can be made, right? Because other things have taken the precedent now. Other things are bigger in storyline. Like where does LA Knight fit into this now? Like because everybody's in uproar about LA Knight not being on the card right now. Like so, where does LA Knight fit in? Where does Damian Priest? I'm pissed that here not even 3-4 months ago, Ruby and I and you were praising Priest for the great world title run that he did. That people weren't giving him the credit really that he deserved, and the we didn't want to see him lose the title, and then he lost the title. So where has he been? Where does he fit into the mix? There's other things that can. I just don't. My issue with the match too is Jacob loses, but then you have to like have him do a flip to be cool again. Like you're giving me Jeff Hardy vibes, bro. Like I don't want to like him just because he jumps off stuff and does radical things. Like I like Jacob Fatu because he can work his ass off. That's why I like Jacob Fatu. And I don't know. It just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get it. And talk about War Games. they're going to be in San Diego. So and we've been seeing some guys having their one last run. Do we see maybe a sign off for Rey Mysterio? Maybe by I don't know.
If it's him demasking and giving the mask to Dominic, yes, and I would love for that to happen.
But I mean, we haven't seen much of him lately. But
Well, because he got hurt again, didn't he?
yeah, he got hurt again. Do you think he just gets well and then just like maybe does some shows leading up to it and then be done at War Games? I mean, I like Ray, but Ray's been in it for like over 35 years, I think, or about 35 years, and his knee can only take so much, and probably I would say probably finish in his hometown. Why not? I think people need
Yeah.
to finish in your hometown if you can, you know. But that's my take on that. But we just seen a whole lot of wrestling this weekend. Like I said, I even saw Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 14 on Saturday.
I haven't even been able to
afternoon.
find it yet. I'm trying to find it.
Oh my god, it's
Exodus said he watched it too and said it was really good.
oh no, yeah, it was excellent. I loved it.
So
I love the battle. I love the battle. Um, and like I said, they're going to be in London at the end of September for their next one for Bloodsport 15, and I'm looking forward to it. Definitely will find a way to get it. But yeah. Sorry about getting on here late, guys. But at least a lot of you stuck around. A lot of like I said, SummerSlam was pretty decent. It was busy. So they keep like this on 2 nights. They wanted to come in with a bang with their first 2 nights, and they really, surprises at the end of both nights. And good with me, man. I love it. I love it. I love
you
it.
haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah.
That was Triple H's last words.
Oh yeah, but yeah, his last words. I guess of the night, his last words of the night there. So
On Saturday night, he said it.
let's see. Hold on here. What's Sportskeeda? Let's see. Sportskeeda was posting something here. I don't know about Stephanie McMahon with a huge announcement. Yeah, we chuckle like, hey, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, I grew up in the Attitude Era when her huge announcements were always around.
Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay.
The announcements got bigger monthly.
Oh god. And nobody's complaining. So
No, she is a pretty one.
yeah. No, but I think that's about it. Guys, we're gonna try to find out about next week, because if you guys don't know, if you guys didn't catch last week, I am going to be 2 weeks from tonight. I am actually going to be in Las Vegas, and I'm going to try to emanate our show from Las Vegas, but whether it be later, posting something later, or maybe just doing the show anyway. And
We're doing a late night show. You go have fun. You go do all that stuff. You wrestle matches, and then we're gonna have a late night party show. That's what's gonna happen. I don't. That, by the way, viewers,
we can actually have like live wrestling during the show, if I can find a way. Because by the time that card starts, our show starts, and then we could have live wrestling on Falls Count Everywhere from the CAC if they'll allow us to have it.
that'd be sick.
Of course, I have to have somebody hold the phone because I won't be.
Yeah, you're gonna be wrestling.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
I heard there's a really good rookie cameraman at SICW.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he
this.
might. Heard he might come along too. Maybe he can. He can hold the camera for the.
You guys can take turns.
Yeah.
Just tape his hands so that then his hands will be like this. He can't move.
Oh, gosh. Hope he doesn't have to pee. So.
That's funny.
Oh, but no, guys. Next week we'll find just keep tuning into our Facebook. We'll definitely let you know what's going to happen. We had some things in the works, but I don't think they're going to work out. But at least as far as with our possible guest, but we'll kind of reschedule for that, and we're going to try to see about getting somebody on here. Um, as far as an affiliation with the Cauliflower Alley Club ringing, and that's coming up here in 2 weeks, which I will be at, and I'm excited to be there and going there again. So can't believe it's 2 weeks. Here it is. It was about 2 weeks ago when I booked the flight and everything, and now it's like time's flying by. So, but anything coming up for you gentlemen this upcoming week?
Well, I'll be down in Granite City for IAW War of the Ages. Unfortunately, I did miss taping today for SICW due to not being able to make it down there. But
Yeah, well, things come up. Things come up. But Aussie Cage is like, I ain't doing nothing. I can't do nothing. I got to get married in about what 6 weeks.
Yep.
So
don't worry, he's going to Dallas.
Not this
he's
coming
gonna
week.
go to Dallas. So what's down in Dallas besides an overpaid quarterback?
Well, I didn't set it up. One of my friends rented out this house. The only guy that's in my wedding, one of my groomsmen,
It's
and
probably
he
Chris.
knows some people down there. No.
His name
Chris
Billy?
ain't. No, it's my friend Josh. He set everything up because he knows a couple of people down there. I just told him, I was like, where we go for my bachelor party? I just want to go somewhere different, not nowhere I've been to 1,000 times, like Nashville, Louisville, St. Louis, or
So
Indy.
you're going on the weekend, right?
Yeah, like we're leaving Friday at like 7. The flight's out of Evansville.
You better find a
Directly down
wrestling
there.
show to go to while you're down there.
They got one.
No, seriously, do a spontaneous wrestling show down there and go
Yeah, go find something.
find
I
something.
mean, one thing I got to do for sure is act like I'm taking a piss on the front of the Dallas Cowboys front doorstep.
Ah!
That's one thing on the bucket list. That'll piss Chris off because he's a Cowboys fan.
He is. That's funny.
No, there's
I
many
like
chicks that you could do that. Actually, you could like.
Well, we found this thing. It was like this big ass indoor go kart place. I was like, yeah, we're definitely going there.
That's what we did for my bachelor party.
Oh yeah.
Because like they turn it into like a 21 and up thing, so you can drink and then go karting. So I was like, okay,
taking and driving indoors. Unregulated.
Dad.
Worst idea ever. Good lord.
We got drunk and played laser tag. That's what we did.
Now that's funny.
Well, they got that there too. Well, it's a big ass arcade, so they got that there too.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we went to a dubstep bar.
I know I'm definitely getting a hold of some barbecue while I'm down there, some real barbecue.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, Missouri's got good barbecue.
In Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City. Oh, St. Louis has got some decent stuff too. So,
Kansas City barbecue's better.
oh, jeez, here we go.
Sorry, not sorry. I'd rather have St. Louis burgers.
I guess our pizza sucks too, huh? No, he said wafer thin Nemo's crap.
I don't like pizza.
What?
Yeah, I'm not a pizza guy.
Oh,
I want a burger.
I have pizza. But, yeah. Yeah, burgers do sound good. First letdown sounds good here. I gotta kill my late night cravings. So, well, good. Yeah. So, but I guess throughout the week, G, you'll be doing that some business canceled gaming.
Yep. You'll see still every Friday, Monday through Friday, you'll see a video get uploaded, and then every Friday we stream at 10:30, and it is uncut, unfiltered, uncensored.
Yes, indeed. And me, I'll just keep working because I got to keep working to build up for a big trip to Vegas, and also, I took the kid clothes shopping this past weekend too. So
We're gonna go thrift
that's
store
3 weekends
shopping.
over now, guys. So
We're gonna go thrift store shopping this weekend.
Yeah, you little bastards! It's time to go back to school.
I got 4 kids, so I gotta get we gotta go to other people's closets.
there you go.
Dude, that's an awesome thrift store name. Other people's closets.
Closets.
Oh, dude, that's a great thrift store name.
Stay in, come out. So,
Dude, that's hilarious. I would shop at that thrift store all the time.
wow. Other people's stuff. There you go. Love it.
Hey, dude, I'm all about shopping at thrift stores and garage sales. Don't even try to play.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. So how about we get out of here, guys? Because man, it's been a long week.
Take us home, Z.
Well, that's not how we take us home, but you know, that's how we take us home. Yeah, there we go.
Until we see you on the other side. This is Falls Count Everywhere. Remember, you can see us every Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Time, right here, and we'll have the greatest local St. Louis action lineup, and then talk about your mainstream stuff and special guests. Special guests. That's the key.
Yes, and then it's here every night where you can look like or Z's getting pulled over by the police on OP Live. So
5-0.
Hands on the steering wheel.
Thanks a lot for joining us, guys. We will see you next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central. Until then, have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday night. Time to go drink.
I don't drink.
Take a hit.
I already hit some happy trees, though. Well, one of them was my dog. Yeah.